I got the text. Less than 30 minutes ago, video attached. Sender, Chris Work. Chris is one of the few people I trust at the office. He's built like he could take a truck in a storm and come out laughing. 6'3", broad-shouldered, inner-city quiet.
He's the kind of guy who doesn't whisper. So when his voice on the phone is thin with fear, something in my ribs clenches. "Call me ASAP," the text said. I ignored the video and dialed. He barked at me to watch it first.
The clip is 11 seconds. Shaky, like he's jogging in place. Breath hard and too loud for the small microphone. He's in the Stairwell Building A, the blue paint, rusted handrail. 5 steps, then a turn, 5 steps, then a turn. Only the camera points up. At the top of the stairwell, leaning over the railing, are 3 figures. A woman with hair draped like a curtain over her face, a very pale man beside her, and 2 children pressed against the steps as if hiding. They are not moving like people. They move like things that have been waiting. Even watching it on my phone in bright traffic, my skin goes cold. "Watch it and call me back," he whispers in the video. And then the camera swings back down and he runs. Footsteps, doors slamming, then nothing. When I call back, he's still in the basement. "You seen them?" he says. The words spill out before I can answer. I ask if it's a prank. He shouts so hard his voice breaks, and all I hear afterward is shoe rubber slapping on concrete and doors banging open behind him. Then, a sound I can't place, like a laugh and a sob at once, and the line goes dead. Nobody is supposed to be in the building. The cleaners left hours ago. Our boss, Austin, won't answer. It's 9:46 p.m. I pull onto the highway because there's nothing else to do. I tell myself I'm an hour away from reasoning, from putting handcuffs on whoever's playing this joke. I tell myself Chris is laughing at me when I arrive. I tell myself a lot of things to stop imagining pale faces hovering over handrails. The drive is a blurred ribbon of neon and white lines. I keep rewinding the clip in my head. The woman's hair hangs over her face like a veil. The children are small and impossibly still. The man's skin is pallid in a way that looks wrong even for fluorescent light. My phone vibrates. An unanswered call from Austin. A text from an unknown number reading, "Don't come alone." But I keep driving. I get there in 40 minutes. The parking lot is empty. The building's glass mouth glints with the reflection of the street lamps. The lobby light hums, and the security desk is unattended. A faint scent lingers. Cleaning bleach, mixed with something older and metallic, like pennies in a child's mouth. My radio clicks and dies when I flip it on. The emergency lights cast everything the color of old paper. The stairwell door is unlocked, a small sound like a breath when I push it. The blue paint is scorched with darker hands. Steps creak. I climb 2 at a time, heart pounding, and when I round the first landing, there's hair caught in the metal of the railing. Long, dark, damp-like. Someone leaned over too hard and left a memory. Little scuffs on the edge of each step. Tiny bare footprints, the curve of a heel, the way a child's foot drags slightly when they don't want to be seen. Halfway up the stairs, the building changes its voice. The hum fades and something softer begins,
a thimble-deep rhythm that could be a child humming a nursery rhyme.
It's close, but you can't place the words.
My hands go slick on the railing. I call Chris straight to voicemail. I reach the top, landing, and the stairwell opens to the upper corridor. The overhead lights are dead here. Only a slanted crescent of light from the stairwell falls across the floor. I can see the blue paint climbing in a ribbon along the walls. The air is colder than outside, too cold for August, and my breath fogs in front of me. At the far end of the hall, the maintenance door is ajar. I cross the tiles, and the humming stops like a switch. Then my phone vibrates in my hand. Chris. I answer before I think. The voice that fills my ear is him thin. Closer than I expected, but far away too, like it's inside the building and under my skin. "Don't," he says, "don't go down." A rasp overlays his whisper. A second voice that slides under his. A woman's breath that inhales the last consonant and stretches it. "You weren't supposed to," it says, but the syllables aren't words so much as a suggestion of motion. I tell him I'm there. He says something about the door, and then the connection thickens into static, a tight peppered sound, and through it I hear the children's little singing, close enough to be counting 1, 2, then giggles like glass. Behind me, something moves in the stairwell, not descending, but leaning. The shape of shadow that bends impossibly at the rail where the video showed them. I turn slowly, like that's the only sensible thing left, and at the landing the pale woman's hair falls over the railing again, lifeless and windless, and the man beside her tilts his head in a way that feels like an answer to a question I never asked. I think I should run. My feet do not obey. I step toward the mouth of the stairwell and the phone goes dead. The screen blacks bright and then nothing. No battery, no signal. My last coherent thought is the certainty that running into whatever is at the bottom will be the same as letting it reach up to greet me. From above, the stairwell answers with a chorus, small, flat voices, counting the steps out. 1, 2, 3, then a pause and a small delighted sound, like a child clapping. The sound is behind me, and ahead of me, and in my chest at once. I take one step down. They begin to sing. My throat closes. My hand search the rail for something solid to hold on to. The song is wrong, the cadence awry, as if a lullaby were being practiced by someone whose tongue had forgotten the tune.